Hello, this is Lady Boule, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, y'all, I believe that the grifter, Candace Owens, has met her match. I believe she has met her match. And since y'all have curious minds, I'm going to let you guess while I give you some information. So Candace Owens has been out here exposing everybody. She's going to reveal everybody's secrets. She's going to tell the truth. She's got investigators. And she's not going to leave any stone unturned in exposing, humiliating, and embarrassing people because she knows the truth. And the truth is on her side. As we know, Candace Owens has made a lot of enemies over the years due to her controversial views and public statements. She's had run-ins with a lot of people. She's had run-ins with celebrities, with activists, and political figures. Remember the First Lady of France? The First Lady of France still has a case pending against Candace Owens. So is this going to be the one that puts her in her place? Candace Owens came out with all of her investigative reports, and she had all this documentation she thought about the First Lady of France that she said was born a man. And she said it like she knew it for a fact, who, by the way, has 3 children that she delivered in a hospital. But Candace Owens thought she really had her, claiming that the woman had swapped identities with her brother, only to learn that her brother is still alive and well and living in his own body. So his sister did not take over his body. So now Candace Owens has tried to get her to drop the lawsuit. But guess what? The First Lady of France will not drop that lawsuit against Candace Owens, even though somebody had misunderstood a headline which led to the false claim that the lawsuit had been withdrawn. But it has not been. It is ongoing. So she's going to have to go to court with the Macrons and prove that the First Lady of France was born a man. Who in their right mind would make that kind of claim against somebody that they didn't even know? Is it the First Lady of France? Because what they say is that the First Lady of France has been digging into her background all the way back to when she was a baby. So when they come to court, they're going to come loaded. And one thing about it, when you throw stones like Candace Owens throws stones, you don't know what's going to come back at you. If they go deep into her history and her family's history, they may not find anything on her, but they might find something about somebody else in her family to embarrass and humiliate the way she does other people. So it could be the First Lady of France, but let's move on. Nobody is safe when Candace Owens gets on their trail. She has made repeatedly hostile remarks about LGBTQ people, often portraying them as harmful to society. She has called LGBTQ individuals a sexual plague and linked them to violence, and she has spread unfounded claims about their rights, calling them all kinds of things and mocking their queer identities in pop culture. So again, taking on people who honestly haven't done anything to her, but she's decided that she is the moral voice of America. She knows what's right and who's right, and if you're not right in her mind, she's going to bring you down. That's the way she seems to look at it, and we know the gay people don't play either. Candace Owens is also notorious for attacking celebrities for anything that she decides is inappropriate. The singer Harry Styles, who's known for dressing in women's clothing, wore a dress on the cover of Vogue magazine. Candace Owens had something to say about that, saying that there is no society that can survive without strong men, and urged the society to bring back manly men. Well, she was attacked for this on social media, and she doubled down on it. So in response, one of her enemies sent out a tweet. And I got this from the co-pilot. So I'm going to read you what the co-pilot said, the tweet said. The co-pilot says, in November 2020, Candace Owens supposedly tweeted that her husband, George Farmer, had cheated on her with her brother. The tweet was deleted soon after, but screenshots spread across Twitter, sparking widespread speculation. Now, this tweet has not been verified, and they've looked for it according to Twitter. They've tracked the URL, and they can't find any trace of it. But this is what happens when you attack people, then you create enemies of your own. Candace Owens married her husband after 17 days. So I even question that. That's not even 3 weeks. It takes at least 6 months to get to know somebody and also give time for all of the skeletons to come out of their closet. So I think people have run with the idea that she married somebody that she didn't even know. So I don't know, maybe the LGBTQ people have shut her up, but she has definitely met her match. And then there's us, Black Americans. She has nothing but contempt for Black Americans and has said that she wants no part of our culture, and she's always trying to correct Black Americans and give advice that nobody listens to. So she has made enemies with many Black Americans, and I am not fond of her myself. So I don't know. Is it Black Americans that are going to shut her up? I don't think so. I don't think Black Americans care enough about Candace Owens to try to shut her up or try to be her match. I think Black Americans are satisfied to just let the donkey kick her. That's a saying that they used to have back in the day in the South. When a know-it-all got off on the wrong track and everybody knew they were headed in the wrong direction, but you couldn't tell them anything, that's what the old people would say. Don't tell him anything, just let the donkey kick him. So I think Black Americans are content to just let the donkey kick Candace Owens. And then there's another saying, just give a fool enough rope, he'll hang himself. So I think that Black Americans pretty much have decided that Candace Owens might be that. And so all she needs is rope. And Black people are willing to give her all the rope she needs to show the world who she is. And then there's the man himself, the Commander in Chief of the United States of America, Donald Trump. Candace Owens has publicly clashed with Donald Trump, expressing her dissatisfaction with his leadership. She had been a vocal supporter of his during his first administration, but recently she has criticized him for his decisions. Now, wrap your mind around this. She has criticized the President of the United States for his decisions and has expressed regret over her previous support. She's acting like she's some great diplomat. She has criticized his decisions. She has also made accusations against Trump, including claims of being blackmailed by powerful international players. These clashes have been a significant part of her public persona and her relationship with Trump. So she has even made something of an enemy of the President of the United States. Now, she's either very smart or very not smart. Okay? And then there's her conflict with the state of Israel. She takes serious issue with the state of Israel, and she has made a number of disparaging remarks about Israel and Zionism. Zionists are people who believe that Israel has a right to that homeland they call Israel. Now we know that the Palestinians say that it's their land. So the Zionists believe that the land belongs to the Jews. That's the best I can do. Candace Owens has had hostile rhetoric towards the Zionists, which has drawn widespread criticism and accusations of antisemitism. So you know that anti-Semitism means that you are against the Jewish people as a race and you are against their religion. I wouldn't count the Jews as friends of Candace Owens. So, are they her match? All we have to do is remember what happened to Kanye West when he went after the Jews, saying very disparaging things and coming off appearing to be anti-Semitic. They showed him that career was taken all the way down because they have the power to do it. So, are they her match? Now, here's a twist to the whole conversation. Candace Owens claims the Macron family and Israeli officials put a contract on her life. You know that the Macrons, the president and first lady of France, have a lawsuit against Candace Owens in the United States. And she has accused the Israeli officials of having too much power in American affairs. So, according to her, these two governments, France and Israel, have teamed up and put a contract on her life. And this is what she posted on social media. 2 days ago, I was contacted by a high ranking employee of the French government. After determining this person's position and proximity to the French couple, I have deemed the information they gave me to be credible enough to share publicly in the event that something happens. In short, this person claims that the Macrons have executed upon and paid for my assassination. Yes, you heard that correctly. More specifically, that the green light was given to a small team in an international intervention group. I am told there is one Israeli that is on this assassination squad, and the plans were formalized. Again, this person provided concrete proof that they were all placed within the French government apparatus. Further to this point, this person claims that Charlie Kirk's assassin trained with the French Legion 13th Brigade with multi-state involvement. Journalist Xavier Broussard's life is also at risk. This is deadly serious. The head of state of France apparently wants us both dead and has authorized professional units to carry this out. I ask that every person retweet and share this. Okay, so this was Candace Owens. I don't know if she's just being dramatic or what, or is trying to make it seem like she's really important and they're gonna get and that she's gonna be assassinated. You ain't gonna be assassinated if something happens. You just gonna be got killed. I do not know who in the American government can be trusted, since this source claims our leaders are aware. But I have more specific information, which is definitely verifiable, should they care to reach out to me. To the brave official in France who did this because they were so moved by the evil of Charlie's public execution to risk his own life, may God bless you, truly. Let all be revealed. Well, you know, her trial is coming up with the Macrons soon, so this is probably some kind of a smokescreen to throw the fact that she's going to have to go to court and prove what she said about the First Lady. And last but not least, is it Erica Kirk, the grieving widow of Charlie Kirk. Erica Kirk is proven to be quite an interesting woman. She has a very interesting past that Candace Owens has been digging into. And at one point, it appeared that Candace Owens was trying to imply that she was a part of the assassination team of Charlie Kirk. Candace Owens has made some disparaging remarks about Erica Kirk. She claimed that Erica Kirk was on autopilot and was not questioning the official narrative of Charlie Kirk's assassination. And then when people accused her of disparaging Erica Kirk, she said, well, Erica didn't hold any verifiable lies, but Candace cast doubt on her credibility, implying that Erica Kirk was complicit or silent in a larger cover-up of who killed Charlie Kirk. Then she went on a podcast and said that Erica does not want the truth and accused her of being unmotivated to unravel the conspiracy surrounding her husband's murder. And of course, she complained about not being invited to Charlie Kirk's memorial, using that occasion to attack Erica for how she handled grief and public appearances. Candace Owens has been peddling conspiracy theories about Charlie Kirk's murder, and she linked it to his organization, Turning Point USA, and alleged deep state operations, deep state being some kind of shadow government that I don't understand. But Candace's former co-worker, Ben Shapiro, claimed that she accused Erica Kirk of being involved in the unaliving of her husband. But she throws out information in such a way that people draw the conclusion that she wants them to draw. So Bridget Macron, the First Lady of France, has proven to her that you can get yourself in a lawsuit just by running your mouth in the name of free speech. So now it is time for me to reveal the person that is the match for Candace Owens. Is it the President of the United States? Is it the nation of Israel? Is it Bridget Macron? Is it Erica Kirk? Is it Black people, which we said it was not? Is it the LGBTQ community? Or is it all of the above? What do you say? Well, now is the time for the big reveal. Drum roll, please. It's Erica Kirk. That is my very strong opinion. Erica Kirk is not playing with Candace Owens. Now, she played around with the First Lady of France, claiming that she was born a man, and that lady practically begged her to stop spreading that lie about her. She doubled down on it. So she was telling the truth, and she was not going to stop. She started talking all this bullshit about Erica Kirk, saying all this disparaging stuff about her. Erica Kirk hasn't said anything to Candace Owens, but somebody has said something to Candace Owens enough for her to change her tune. She went on a podcast and she emphasized that she had not seen proof that Erica Kirk lied about anything following her husband's death, and maybe her response to his death, because a lot of people were saying that she didn't seem like she was grieving. So Candace said, well, maybe she was just on autopilot, meaning that she was just being quiet and detached after the death. But she has shut up about Erica Kirk, and now she has gone on to some other conspiracy theory about an Egyptian military plane following Erica Kirk, and then saying something about Charlie Kirk got some kind of a death threat the day before he was killed. So she has changed the subject because I think she knows how far to go now, because I think the First Lady of France gave her a good wake-up call. But now dealing with Erica Kirk is going to be completely different because she's dealing with these gangsters in the United States. If something ends up happening to her, it won't be because of the people in France. It's going to be because of the people here in the United States, because she does talk too much. But anyway, y'all, that's who I think is going to be her match. Candace Owens wants to be Erica Kirk. She wants to be this beautiful white woman that has access to these powerful white men. Because as long as she's Black, she's going to be stuck with what she's got. So anyway, we're going to see. We're going to see. Because I believe that Erica Kirk is a match for Candace Owens. And that's a matchup that I want to see. That's a girl fight that I'm willing to pay for. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think about the video. Tell me if you agree with me or not. All right. Thanks for listening and have a good evening.